The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
David Weeks, United States Air Force, Desert Storm. I'm actually from South Bend, Indiana. I grew up 10 miles from Notre Dame, so I bleed blue and gold, and kind of had a rough childhood. I needed to get away, make a change in my life, and I joined the Air Force 3 days after my 18th birthday. It was the best thing I've ever done, going into the Air Force. I've had quite a few bases. I was in Desert Storm. I was one of the first chosen there for the Air Force to go in. Had about 2,000 people under me. I was in Korea, and then I was here at Wright Pat for a while, and I've always volunteered. You know, when I was young, I couldn't do it, but I had that yearning in my heart going, I need to do something, because the way I was brought up, what I want to do. So I was one of the Special Olympics guys at Wright Pat. And I was in the paper once. I brought in disabled children, and we toured our aircraft that I was with, the Araya. And I helped a young man, no arms and no legs, into the pilot's seat. And we were both bawling like babies. You know, I enjoyed my career, and it gave me everything I needed to succeed. After I got out of the military, I went into factories with GM Delphi for several years. And then they sent me to all these special schools for problem solving, for everything I can think of, for lean. And I went overseas for them for 6 years to help them with companies. And then, you know, I kept working with people. I joined the Disabled American Veterans early, and just the things I've been able to accomplish with them when we had the tornadoes hit, those 19 tornadoes in the area and up north. I called the Disabled American Veterans Disaster Airline, and what they did is give away $1,000 to each veteran who was affected. Well, I'm very honored, but I'm also very humbled, because I don't do this for recognition. I do this to help the needy, the unfortunate, and especially my veterans.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.